Hello. I see you. I see that you joined again, and maybe you can see my face this time. Um, I think you messaged me but didn't comment. I hope I'm doing this right. Um, let's see. Okay. Oh, I see a hi. Okay. Hey, Birdie. I think you're here. I hope all is well. Thanks for bearing with me while I attempt to make this happen. Um, this is uh I'm realizing I can like see. Oh wait, this way. Yep, right there. I can see like my reflection, and that's throwing me off a little bit here. The reflection of me, and then also like my face right here. But I hope all is well, and thanks for hanging out. I'm uh, have tomorrow off, so I get to do all sorts of fun stuff today, and maybe like stay up late for once since I have Labor Day off tomorrow, and this whole weekend has just been sort of like do um, do like fun stuff, you know, do the stuff I don't normally do. We as a family like canceled a bunch of plans so we could all like hang out together because we've been finding that we've just gotten very overwhelmed lately and like a little too busy. So um, yeah, we're trying to kind of take a step back and relax. But yeah, so this is in the effort of doing that, of relaxing. Um, and yeah, gonna try this out. I'm not sure, like I said, I'm not sure if um because I'm doing this in StreamYard and I just like said connect it to my YouTube channel. I'm not sure if that's how it's happening. I've never been on the back end like this before. But I hope that it is. So anyway, I'm gonna put in the chat too, in the Discord chat, that I'm gonna be reading for like the next 2 hours. If anyone else ends up showing up. So that's my plan. Um, Thankfully, like I said, we've got a lot of time today here at my house. It's been a little weird here at home. We've had we've got school starting next week, and we had a lot of other weird stuff this week. The kids went up to one of my partner's parents' house for a couple days, and then my cat passed away earlier this week. So it's been a weird week, and I'm just looking forward to kind of not having stuff to do today and tomorrow while I'm off, and actually getting some reading done. I did a whole Lego earlier today. I did a little flower Lego. My husband bought the chrysanthemum Legos from Costco. Hooray, you figured it out. Hi, I see your comment. Hooray. Um, Thank you for that. Thanks for coming back and figuring it out. They are. I'm obsessed. I just did the chrysanthemum and it comes with a little vase, which is so helpful because I did the ones here. I think I have them. Yeah, I do. Woo! Here on my desk, and they're falling apart. I did like the whole wildflower set, but they all come out so easily because they're just like they're loose. Yeah, they're little loose guys, And so I found a vase to attempt to put them all in, but it doesn't work super well because they're not real flowers and they just kind of all over the place. So anyways, I'm obsessed with flower Legos. And there's another one at Costco that I think I'm going to make him get. There's also what is it called? It's like called A-frame cabin, I think, that he saw at Costco, but it's so expensive. Legos are so expensive is the thing. Like, I would love to be doing them more, but getting that A-frame cabin one, it's not even that big. And it costs like $140. It's ridiculous. One flower, one chrysanthemum cost like, I think it was like $30 for one flower. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I did a Lego set this morning. Earlier this week when the kids were away, I was kind of feeling weird about that. The house was so quiet because one of my partners was out at work, and then my husband was also for once in the office, and the kids were gone with Jess at Jess's parents' house, and it was just me for most of the day, and it was very disconcerting. And also my cat had passed earlier in the week, and so I was just like doing a bunch of projects to not think about that. And so I did a different Lego set, and then I also did a whole puzzle, like a whole 1,000 piece puzzle. I did it in like 24 hours. Yeah, and I read books. So yeah, it's been a whole time. I'm realizing like the back of this is not a very aesthetic background. I'm literally just like in my room at my office desk. Anyway, how are you? I hope you're doing all right. I know that there's been a lot going on for you this week and for a while now. I hope you're feeling okay, and I think you said that you were able to get some reading in lately, at least because you've been, I think, post procedure. So, yeah, I've been thinking about you too. It's very sweet, and yeah, it's every day has been a little easier. We're officially tonight will be the 1 week mark, but little by little it gets easier. Yeah, I got some lovely gifts from folks. That was very sweet to open up and see some folks' little messages. It was all books that people had gotten off my Amazon wish list, and that was very sweet. But yeah, no, I've been thinking about you too, Birdie. I hope you're doing all right and feeling healthy and rested and stuff like that. Hi, Erica. Hello. You're in time for me to have figured this thing out, maybe, hopefully, kind of, sort of. Technically, it says I'm on StreamYard, but like I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm doing. So, anyways, do you guys have tomorrow off of work? I have tomorrow off, and I'm planning on doing probably cleaning. So exciting! Such exciting day off plans. And I think maybe we're gonna go to the like there's a very little beach down the street that I'm gonna go to in the morning. Yeah. Oh, 2 weeks out. Oh, and get stitches out. Oh, okay. What's the 5th? That's later this week. Because it's September now. I'm glad you're a little better every day. That's progress, and that's good to hear. Oh, you get paid double. Nice. Nice. Yeah, one of my partners is also working tomorrow, and they get paid double. So that sort of softens the blow having to work tomorrow. They also had to work last weekend too, so they worked 7 days in a row, and it was like, yeah, they were upset about it, but also like I get so much money for doing this, so it's a win and a lose at the same time. So, yeah. I'm not working. I'm probably gonna go to the beach with the kids for a minute. They have this thing called forest school, which is really just taking a bunch of like 5 to 9-year-olds to the beach and watching them get soaked in mud. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, moving too. I don't think I knew that part. Um, I don't think I knew that you were moving as well. Listen, guys, the lore, it's said a couple days ago, but the Discord lore is deep and like trouble keeping up with everything. Oh, you're off to Utah. Do you know, so you don't live in Utah now? You live in a different state. That's so that's so much. Oh my gosh. Be so careful with yourself. You've got stitches and you're moving. Oh my god. And you've got kids? Oh, girl. Okay. I hope you've got people doing the work for you because that's so much. Oh, not a lot of people even know what forest school is, let alone take their kids to forest school. So that's cute. Yeah, we go to two technically. We go to one at the beach, and then Jess hosts another one. But that one is in kind of a hotter town. Like the temperature is hotter, so it's harder to show up for that one. There's a little bit less interest in that. So. Oh, I'm also in California. I'm in the Bay Area, the East Bay Area. The East Bay Area? North Bay Area. I'm in the Bay Area. Yeah, I didn't know you were in California. We've got a couple other folks on the Discord from California. I know Jana is. Jana's not that far from me. And then I think someone else is too. Is it Maddie? I don't know. Anyway. Yes, 7 days in a row is way too much. I'm happy. No. No. I like the overtime, but I just thanking you, no. I'm saying no to 7 days in a row. This is throwing me off. This right here. This reflection is throwing me off. I don't like it. Oh, one of my oldest friends lived in Palmdale, Birdie. So I know where that is actually. But you won't be there for long, so it doesn't really. No. Yes, Palmdale. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she lived there many years. Also in the middle of nowhere. She lived like her family. Her parents are very rich, and they had property out in the middle of nowhere in Palmdale. And because her dad works on movie sets in like electrical something or other, and so he had a lot of money. And they had a lot of acreage in the middle of nowhere in like basically the desert in Palmdale. And she had her house, and then her with her two kids, and then her parents and her younger brothers lived on the property in a different house out there. So yeah, that makes sense though. It's like slightly removed from the area. Um, it's like not in like Burbank or any of those other areas. It's a little bit out, but you still have to deal with LA traffic. So yeah, isn't that where I think that's where Nope was filmed. Was out there. At least it looks like that's the area where Nope was filmed, like out in the sort of Grapevine area. Which I'm obsessed with that movie. I've seen that movie so many times. We're going to Halloween Horror Nights down at Universal Studios in LA. We're going this year, and this is the first time we've been, but we're really looking forward to going to the backlot tour, because during Halloween Horror Nights, the backlot tour is Jordan Peele universe themed, and so they have the like I don't know if you've seen Nope, but they have the town, like the Juniper's Crossing or whatever it's called. They have the town there, and then they've got people in red with the scissors from Us, and yeah, it just like just thinking about how they film Nope out there reminds me of the Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, they've got some really cool haunted houses coming. Foraging for food. Yes, like us in our caveman days, we have to go hunting and gathering for our food. Yeah, they've got some really cool haunted houses. We went. This is my third time going. We went the first year. They had like Kings of Horror, and it was like Frankenstein and Dracula and like mummies and all like the classic monsters. And then they had oh, what's it called? That doll, the creepy Megan. Megan had just came out, so they had a Megan haunted house, which I did not go in. I can't do dolls. Something about like I will never watch a Chucky movie. Something about dolls creeps me out. I can't do it. And they had The Last of Us when we went, and now this year, oh, and Stranger Things. This year they have. Oh God, what do they have this year? I don't know. It doesn't matter. We're going. So, no matter what it is, we're going. Oh, La Llorona. They have a La Llorona, which will be nice and creepy. Yeah, Megan. I can't. Nope. I don't know what it is about like dolls. Like serial killers, that's fine. Guys in masks, okay. Monsters, creatures, sure. Ghosts, all right. Exorcisms, sure. Dolls, it's a no for me, dog. Yeah. I'm going there, and then we're also probably gonna do Fright Fest, which I don't know if you're familiar with Fright Fest, but that's here in Six Flags, which I live close to, so we're gonna go to Fright Fest. And I think they're doing like a kids scary movie showing. So yeah, we're gonna have something. It's like Transylvania or something like that. So we're gonna do that while we're down there too. But, yeah. Well, I hope your whole family is in Utah. Well, that's kind of cute living in the same neighborhood. I'm sorry, I just like looked up and saw that comment. That's kind of cute that everyone's in the same neighborhood. That must be nice, you know, to have like your whole village right there with you, your whole tribe. My sister-in-law lives down the street, and I really like having her close. Before we moved, we lived down the street from my husband's parents, and that was nice. As long as it's like people you're cool hanging, like being near. If it's like family that you're kind of like, you know, a little bit of seeing them goes a long way. Like, you know, that's a little more tricky. But if it's family you actually like, then that could be good. That could be really good. What a change though to go from California to Utah. And yeah, I'm also really excited for spooky season. We go all out here. We have themed Halloween parties at our house. Last year we had haunted. Ironically, I just finished talking about how I don't like dolls, but Barbie had just come out, and so we had like haunted dollhouse theme last year. And the year before we had Scooby Doo, and this year we're doing the Addams Family. So we are going to have the house is going to be like old Gothic mansion themed. Really excited for that. Yeah. I've been on for 20 minutes. I think I've been chatting for like 10. I don't know if you have specific reading plans, but I want to fill the TBR thing out that Taylor made, because she made it with mushrooms per my very specific request, and I haven't filled it out yet because figuring out what I'm reading in September is a little bit daunting. I really like to have themed months in fall, especially like October. I like to read themed. And I don't have a theme picked for September yet. And I know the Hispanic Heritage Month starts on September 15th, which I usually try to read all Latinx books start like September 15th, October 15th. So I know I'll be doing that. But other than that, I don't know. I have no idea what else to read. I had put a little while ago, I was in the mood for either the Crescent City books, which I have never read, or an Emily Henry book. And it was very much like those are two very good choices, but they're very different. And I landed on an Emily Henry followed by Crescent City. So I may stick those in there for the month, which is a lot of reading by itself, those 3 Crescent City books, and then Emily Henry, and then a couple of Latinx authors. I just need to figure out what those are. I don't know why figuring out a TBR is so daunting. Maybe I just shouldn't. Maybe I should just be a mood reader. and not attempt to have a TBR when we've got 4 kids and 3 partners and a full-time job and all the other stuff. But I like having a plan. And also I have a book journal and I like filling the book journal out. So when I sprint, I'm going to try and nail down my September TBR. And also I'm going to try and read Heartbreaker by Sarah Kate, the new Good Brothers book that just came out on Friday. So I got like, I think I got like a 9% in yesterday or Friday when Carrie was doing sprints. So I'm going to read that. And if my Kindle doesn't, or if my Kindle dies, I'm going to read Happy Place. So those are my reading plans. My plans for the next couple hours is fill out that template and read Heartbreaker and Happy Place. So do you have specific reading plans, Birdie or Erica, if you're still on? Oh, Mads is asking if she can do StreamYard and just be in the comments. I think so, right? Yeah. She doesn't have to like be on. Okay. But yeah, I picked this one because this was sort of the general consensus on what folks' favorite Emily Henry is. The only one I read before is People You Meet on Vacation, which when I first finished it, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. This was so cute. And then a little bit, like as time passed and I was further away from my reading experience, I like started lowering my internal rating. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks, Birdie. Oh, and Erica put in the comments, you can just go to my channel, which is super helpful because like I said, it's like linked to my channel. It says on StreamYard, but I can't see that on YouTube. So I'm such a freaking noob at this. So that's actually really helpful. Thank you, Erica. Where you end, finish where you end. I don't know. Look that up. Where you end. By Abbott Kaler. Am I saying that right? Ooh, with bunnies on the cover. Identical twins. Oh my God. This sounds amazing. If this is the right one, Birdie. It has like, yeah. This looks so cool. Oh my God. Okay. Clicking want to read. Wow. Okay. Recruit, hunt, perform, or perish. Okay. New age cult. This is hitting so many buzzwords. This sounds amazing. If you finish it, let us know how it goes, or let me know how it goes. Oh, and then start a romance. Do you have any like things on your romance menu to choose from that you're thinking of reading when you're done? Hi, Maddie. I see you. Thanks for joining. A telenovela readathon. Hang on, wait. Who, Erica, do you know the host for the telenovela readathon? Are there prompts? Because I usually do the Latinx book bingo every year. I've done it for like 4 years straight. I have never heard of this though, telenovela readathon. Oh, okay. I'm gonna be Googling that. Ooh, okay, Birdie. Oh, I forgot I can do this. Look it. I'm like a professional. I can show comments. I having just finished my first Abby Jimenez. I'm very inclined to tell you to read Abby Jimenez. It was, oh gosh, Part of Your World, and it was so good. So I want to just like binge all of her books now. but I ordered some of them on Pango and they haven't come yet, like Part of Your World and I think Yours Truly, but they haven't come yet. So, yeah. Ooh, okay. I love prompt. It helps me, like, it takes the decision away from me, which as like a bisexual polyamorous person who obviously hates making decisions, please take the decision away from me and make prompts. Like, it helps me figure out what to read. If there's a group book, great. I love that. Love that for me. That's cool. Okay. Are you, Maddie and Eric, are you guys gonna read too? If so, what you gonna read? Oh, this is so cute. I just really think these covers. I don't know if I want to read all of them, but like I want to have all their spines. Oh, I don't know how to do the thing. I want to have all their spines put together because I feel like they're so cute. They all have the same bright colors and the same font. I feel like it'd be so cute to have all the spines. Wisteria or Tales of the Celestial Kingdom. Celestial Kingdom, like Daughter of the Moon Goddess? Is that the same universe? I don't know what Wisteria is, but that's what Celestial Kingdom sounds like to me. If so, that's cool. Oh, yay! I only read the first one. I actually read it because of Jana. We did I don't know if y'all were on the part of it, but it was the Fates and Favorites thing that Taylor and Riley put together. And I read the first Celestial Kingdom book because of Jana, and that was absolutely incredible. The writing was so gorgeous, and the cover was beautiful. Okay. Oh, it's a short story collection. Oh my gosh. Okay. Not me, like immediately putting books on my want to read, even though there's only a couple people here. Yeah. Did you have to, Maddie? Did you have to reread? Hi, Carrie. Did you have to reread the first one before you read the sequel? Because I feel that's how I get, is if I don't read them right away, I just forget a lot of stuff and I have to either look it up online. Yeah, exactly. Read a synopsis online or like ask someone like, hey, give me some points. Okay. How was the second one? Because I was blown away by the first one and I get so nervous that second book syndrome is going to happen. But okay, I added the Celestial Kingdom to my list. Interview with a Vampire. Nice. I need to watch that, and also the other Anne Rice one, The Mayfair Witches. All of those AMC shows. I'm so mad because I've had an AMC subscription specifically for like AMC shows like Interview with a Vampire, Mayfair Witches, and Discovery of Witches, and now they're all on Netflix. I'm like, I could have just waited and not had a subscription and watched all these on Netflix, but it's okay because I rewatched Discover of Witches. Like the first season I watched over and over again. So, but yeah, Mayfair Witches and Interview with a Vampire are on my like to watch list. You're rereading. What are you rereading, Erica? Romance and care about the plot. Enjoy the ending. Oh yeah. Yeah. Maybe if like you had read it right after the first one, you would have been more invested in the plot. That was kind of something I thought about with the first book too. The romance of it, like it was really, really good. It was a really good balance of romance and plot. Yeah. You did. You did. I'm so glad you finished Trust. Like, you did the reading. And now it's back to don't read 2024. No books. Okay, what is Dead by Daylight? I don't know. I'm not a gamer. Sorry, guys. You're lucky I play Stardew Valley. I only did it for the readathon, and ever since then I've just been addicted. But I have no idea what Dead by Daylight is. It like hearing it for some reason, I think of Red Dead Redemption, and I'm sure it's not that. I'm sure, but like just it has dead in the title, so I think that's what made me think of it. I'm sure it's nothing like Red Dead Redemption. Ooh, okay. I have no idea what this is, but I love the name Saffron. That's such a pretty name. Unrequited. Okay. Ooh, okay. Blue-eyed guy she keeps seeking around campus could be a great one when he's a new poetry professor. Married poetry professor. Oh, goodness. Okay. Listen, I need to stop just adding things to my want to read. One day I'm going to have to like comb through all my want to read books on Goodreads. It's too many. I've done it before. I've been on Goodreads since 2011, and I'm not like, I don't know what the word is. I'm not choosy about what I put on my want to read. I just am like Ariana, see it? I want it. And I just put it on my want to read. And now I have literally almost 2,000 things on my want to read list. I watch YouTube videos and I just put them on there. Am I ever going to read them? I don't know. Do I ever really actually use it? I don't know. Yeah, oh God, yeah. I really need to go through this. This is like my watch later on YouTube, which I've also tried to lower. But I should just start over. Guys, my watch later list is also over 2,000. It's bad. Anyway, we're not going to dwell on that. We're going to move on. It's an online game. Oh. Okay, so I assume you're one of the 4 survivors trying to escape? And also, do you like, oh, it's an online game. Yeah, okay. That's okay. That's okay. You know what? We all have our tastes. And you know what? I don't mind a professor romance, okay? I don't mind it at all. I'm actually going to go back to it and look at the synopsis again because, yeah. Especially a poetry professor, like a married, moody poetry professor. Okay. All right. You can play as a killer or a survivor. Okay. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. So do you have to like work together with the other people who are survivors to try and get out, or is it like every man for himself trying to get out? And like you win if you can get out before everyone else gets out. Yeah, no, it seems, I don't know about that, Carrie. It seems scary. Especially, I mean, I guess it would probably be less scary if you're playing as the killer, but if you're one of the survivors, that seems terrifying. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to try and do a thing. I'm going to try to change my layout. Oop! Nope. Okay, I was gonna change my layout, but I don't know how to do that. 7. Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna put okay, it's 2:56. Maybe chat for like 4 more minutes, but then we'll go maybe a half hour, 3 to 3:30, just to get into it. And I'll just put it as a comment and pin it on my screen. I'm trying to figure out, I just did it earlier. Okay. Okay. Item. No. Okay. Never mind. I don't know if you guys could see all that, me trying to make this work, but it's not happening. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh my gosh. That reminds me of like a really old, like a very old game that my parents used to play like many years ago, where you start as a prisoner in like a castle and you have to break out of the like cell, and then you break out the person in the cell next to you, and you guys have to work your way out through all the castle floors to get to the top and like kill the person who like not the king, I mean the king of the castle. Who's at like the very top floor. Is what it reminds me of. Oh my god, what board game? Oh wait, here it is, Camp Grizzly. I've never heard of Camp Grizzly. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I just looked it up and it does look cool. This is a cool thing to play for spooky season, actually. Oh my god, yeah. There's a bunch of people on Reddit being like, what's the story behind Camp Grizzly not being available? You can technically get it on Amazon for hundreds of dollars too. This is crazy. Yeah, I just saw for 400. I just found one for $475 on eBay. Oh my gosh, hundreds. Yes, hundreds of dollars, Birdie. So I was gonna say play it for spooky season, but maybe you don't already have it. Maybe don't spend hundreds of dollars to play it for spooky season. That's crazy. Okay. Since I can't figure out how to do the picture-in-picture, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh wait. Is this way? Is this the way? I did it, you guys. I'm amazing. I'm incredible. It's amazing. Okay. Just kidding. I'm gonna unhide this. Or I'm gonna hide this, and we'll go. I don't know how to. Can you change this? No, you can't. Maybe you can. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm gonna mute, and I will see you guys in 30 minutes. Hello, hello. I try to be very quiet so as not to startle anyone. Hi, everyone. My Kindle died immediately, so I did not get to read any of Heartbreaker. I did, however, start Happy Place, and I like it. It's cute so far. I got 28 pages in. No worries, Carrie. I have a couple things I'm already feeling about this book. One is I don't know if any of you have read it. I don't know how to pronounce the male main character's name. Wyn? Wine? It's Wyn. Is it Wyn? It's got to be Wyn, right? There's no way that his name is Wine. Second of all, there's a character in here named Sabrina, and they have a couple times like shortened her name for a nickname and said Sab. Some names don't shorten them. Just don't shorten them. It's like I read what is it called? That Ashley Herring Blake book, Astrid Parker, and they shortened her name to AS. It's like some names just don't do that, or come up with a different nickname. Don't say Sab for Sabrina. Say Brina. I don't know. Reenie. Not Sab. That's awful. Third thing about this is that like I almost feel like the banter between the friends is just like a little too cutesy right now, if that makes any sense. They're like so quick with each other. She's like, what's new about you? And she's like, my whole face. She's like, oh yeah, I don't know. It's hard to explain. The banter's just very, very cutesy, and I'm sure I'll get used to it, but they're very quick with each other, and it feels a little too like not realistic. But right? No. I think if I'm remembering right with Astrid Parker, it was her her stepsister or half sister, Delilah Green, who is the main character of the first book, who said it. And Delilah, like their whole relationship is like Delilah and Astrid like nagging on each other. So it might have just been that like Delilah was trying to get under her skin by calling her ass. But I do think another one of her friends called her that too. So I don't think it was just like a way to get under her skin. It's bad. Like, come on. Just don't. Just don't. Like, yeah, I don't know. That's my opinion. Anyways, I got through 28 pages of that, and then I looked up the thing, Erica, the telenovela readathon, and I found the prompts and wrote those down, and have navigated to my Latinx books. I have like a whole Latinx bookshelf on my Goodreads, so I have that open. I'm going to try and figure out what will fit in there. Yeah. You made an 8 dinner. Yay, good for you. What'd you have, Benny? And then Carrie played Erica. IWTV. I don't remember what this acronym is. I'm gonna look up. I'm scrolling up. Trying to find your comment. Interview with a Vampire. Oh my god, duh. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. The whole like aesthetic of it and the angst and the vibes are just fantastic. I agree. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay, protein. Good for you. I didn't eat anything, and I probably should. Though I did get myself on brand Dr. Pepper. Where Dr. Pepper stands in this house, I know. Yeah. I'm gonna try and and see. I like these prompts for the telenovela readathon. The prompts are, I'm not sure how to interpret these prompts. So she got family drama, rags to riches, love triangle, royalty main character, free space, found family, murder. It's obviously like a thriller horror there. Long lost relative and big secret reveal. So like, I don't know. Rags to riches, nothing comes up into mind for me for rags to riches. Same for long lost relative. Big secret reveal is pretty. I mean, that's anything with a twist, I think. Family drama, like, yeah, that I can come up with. But yeah, rags to riches and long lost relative. If you guys have any ideas for that, let me know, because I can't think of anything. Oh, it says my connection's unstable. I hope you guys can see and hear me okay. Yes, like I said, this is Dr. Pepper supremacy. To the point where, like, if I want like a drink at night, like a lovely alcoholic beverage, I will literally just like, instead of a rum and Coke, I'll do a rum and Dr. Pepper. What is it about Dr. Pepper, you guys? I don't know. Did you know that originally, like back in the day, the first recipe for Dr. Pepper included prune juice? Like it was made using prune juice. Fun fact. That's what I'm here for. Fun facts. Carrie. I'm just kidding. It's fine. We still love you. Definitely still love you. Ooh, a rags to riches. Okay. I literally, I'm like, I can't think of a single thing. Except for, and this is not a Latinx author, but, oh, spoilers, I guess, for Bridgerton, but Benedict's book in Bridgerton, because it's a Cinderella retelling, technically. So, but that's not a Latinx author. And also, I'm not rereading that book. Like, I love him in the show. I love Benedict in the show. I would die for him on the show, but not Benedict in the books, unfortunately. I was also really hoping, speaking of like Latinx and rags to riches, I love the casting choice for Sophie for Bridgerton. I was kind of hoping that it would be a Latinx main character, but I'm not sad. I'm not mad at all about the casting. I think that once again, they're doing great things with representation, and I'm really happy for that. They're just like, me personally, I was like, oh my gosh, we could have like a Latinx trans main character, have it be a trans Latinx, and then also have it be polyamorous, because, you know, Benedict or by a king. So yeah, just that was my, like, in my dream world, Benedict would have had a trans Latina polyamorous relationship with somebody, but it's fine. I really like the casting. I'm good with it. Anyways, all that to say that all I can think of for rags to riches is that book. But I have a whole, like, I don't know, maybe I just need to go through like my Latinx list and just, I don't know. I've also got, I have Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I've only ever read one of her books. So, and it was, oh my God, the first one. What was her first book? What is the book that Sylvia Moreno Garcia came out? Mexican Gothic. Jesus. I've only ever read Mexican Gothic. So if any of you have read any other Sylvia Moreno Garcia and they fit those prompts, let me know. I'm kind of glad they didn't go with Latinx author. Oh. No, that's a super good point, actually. I just wanted, like, as a queer Latinx person myself, I was just like, I'm craving that representation. But listen, there are so many other seasons after, well, not so many. There's like 4 seasons after this to potentially have that happen. Well, I guess we've already met some people. I don't know. There's going to be other opportunities to make that happen. So That is a really good point. Like I said, I'm itching for it because I see all the great representation on that show, and I'm like, give me. I'm really, like I said, I'm really itching for um, a historical romance show with a Latina lead, because I want to insert myself in that role. Yeah, and I really was also like, I wonder if one day they'll do disabled rep too. They had like like a very side, like deaf not main character, deaf side character. One of the girls who was coming out, like who was being presented to the queen, making her debut. That's the word. Was deaf, and I thought that was really cool. So I do wonder if they'll continue to have that kind of representation as well, because that would be awesome. But yes, thank you. That's a really good point, Erica. Thank you for that. Hello. Hi. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Nice for you to be here while you can. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense that other people were also having theories about it. I think just yeah. I think because we got that bit of queer representation, people are like, give me more. By people, I mostly mean me. But yeah, I think it starts filming this month, actually. They start filming either this month or next month for his season. So let's go. Okay. After Hours on Milagro Street. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Hang on. For Rags to Riches. Okay. Ah. Oh, it's a series. Oh my god, I love this cover. Poor handsome man. I think this, yeah. Oh my god, this sounds so good. Okay. I'm gonna um add this because okay, no. I want to add. Okay, I was gonna try and present it, but this cover. Oh, here. I love this. Like, oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this cover. It looks like stitching, and I really like her nails and her hoops. Oh, yes. Thank you for sharing this. This is awesome. I'm adding it to my want to read and adding it to my Latinx bookshelf. Okay. Okay. There's also, like I said, I have a whole bunch already on that bookshelf, and I literally just don't know if any of them fit. Like, I think the Enchanted Hacienda, like that's only got a 3.65, but one of the prompts is murder, and so I'm wondering if at like how much of a thriller is the Enchanted Hacienda? Like, does it count for murder? And then I've also got what is it called? Just The Hacienda by Isabel Cañas on there. I read The Vampires of El Norte, and I still think about that book, but I don't know if anyone has read the other one, La Hacienda by Isabel Cañas. Let me know because I'd really like to read that. Oh, and then A Lot Like Adios by Alexis Daria. I read the first one, the first Primus of Power book. I think the one with the red cover. Oh, what is it called? I cannot think of the name of the first book. You Had Me at Ola. Yes. Okay. I read that one, but I haven't read A Lot Like Adios. So I don't know if A Lot Like Adios would fit anything. Let's see. Left the Bronx. Mounting Pressure from Families. Past Lovers. Yeah. I don't think this fits any of this. A Lot Like Adios. Okay. Oh, okay. The Hacienda. Okay. Okay, so I'll add the Hacienda for murder. Spoilers, kind of maybe, but I think it's supposed to be a horror, so maybe not spoilers. I'll add the Hacienda. I just really loved her writing, Isabel Cañas. I was absolutely in love with it. So beautiful. I can't wait. I think the Sylvia Moreno Garcia book I was considering was I think this is paranormal. I don't think this would work. Silver Nitrate. I feel like that's a vampire book. Oh, we're talking about, okay, so Eric, I was talking about what I'm gonna read for September, because I like to have, like, especially in fall, I theme my reading a lot. So I'll do like Gothic October or like All Witches in October. And then I was thinking for September, I always read for Latinx Heritage Month from September 15th to October 15th. I always read only Latinx authors. And usually there's a Latinx book bingo, but the host is not doing that this year. It's the first time in like 5 years she's not doing it. So I was trying to see if there is some other kind of Latin like readathon happening. And Erica mentioned the telenovela readathon with a lot of cool tropes. And so I'm trying to build a TBR for prompt, like based on those prompts. And I was looking at, because I do have like a Latinx like bookshelf on my Goodreads. And I was just looking through that and seeing what could fit for the telenovela readathon. And so like the prompts for that are family drama, rags to riches, love triangle, royalty, main characters. Ooh, that's another one I don't know. I don't think I have one for royalty main characters. Found family, murder, long lost relatives, and big secret reveal. So it's like a lot of like very dramatic tropes you find in like telenovelas. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. And I'm just like looking right now at my Latinx shelf and just seeing what's popping out. And I had seen Silver Nitrate by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, but I don't think that fits for anything. Yeah. I mean, maybe big secret reveal, but I have no idea. Oh, yeah, that's true. I think I found the account. Like I said, I think I found the account, and I had started the Rex list, and I had not heard of anything. I haven't heard of anything that she had posted. So that's promising though. I always love to get new recommendations for brand new books. Oh, okay. Okay, so family drama, not murder, or both? I'll put it for both for now. And then look through the Rex list. Okay. Are you gonna be reading? I think I'm gonna do another sprint in about 4 minutes, probably a little longer this time, for like 40 minutes this time. But yeah, will you be reading anything? And also how are you? How was your weekend? doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I found some recommendations. I'm going to go through those in the next sprint, I think. Yeah. I've also never heard of this creator before. Carla is reading on Instagram. She's the one posting about the telenovela readathon. So I'm going to follow her too. Ooh, she's got some very interesting recommendations. Oh no! Oh no. The universe is telling you to pivot. I just bought this yesterday. Yeah, I just bought this yesterday. I did a little haul. I got that. I got Honey Witch. I got Happy Place. I got Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle, because I like the book store had like displayed it out front. It's a little independent bookstore here in my town, and they had Bury Your Gaze displayed out front by Chuck Tingle, and I was like, it's like Chuck Tingle, like the Chuck Tingle, and it's not like one of those, one of the Chuck Tingle romances like Dick Down by a Dinosaur, or oh man, Hammered by a Horn, all the crazy shit that Chuck Tingle does. Anyways, I got that because I was so intrigued. And then I got oh my gosh, what is the one? It's not Icebreaker, it's not Wildfire. It's the new one that just came out after that with the purple cover, and it's like I think she's in a library and she's got the cardigan on, but it's in that series. Icebreaker, Wildflower, or Wildfire. I can't think of the other one. Anyways, that was the fourth book that I got. I could probably look that up too. Which I hope that I can read, because I haven't read the other two books by Hannah Grace, the other Maple Hills books. Daydream, that's the one I bought. I haven't read Wildflower or Icebreaker. I literally just bought Daydream because I've like seen it. Yes, yeah. I've seen it around, and it looks super cute, and I read the synopsis and it looks super cute. So I'm going into it without having read the first two books. I think that's okay. It seems like it's like different characters in the same town. But it looks adorable, and I'm looking forward to trying it at some point. Probably not this month. Got a lot of other reading plans. I do want to eventually read the books that come before it. I think Wildfire at least looked really cute. Icebreaker seems to be really popular. I saw this TikTok of like this middle school librarian who had put like a prompt on her whiteboard that was like, write down your favorite books of last year that you haven't seen in the library. And it was like, again, middle schoolers, like 6th, 7th, 8th grade. And they were like, Haunting Adeline and Icebreaker and like a lot of stuff like that. And she's like, okay, that's great that you're reading, great that you have a favorite book from last year. We're not stocking Icebreaker and Haunting Adeline in our middle school library. Sorry, kiddos. I just thought that was really funny. I can't imagine reading, although I was gonna say I can't imagine reading those kinds of books. I was reading like V.C. Andrews books in like 8th, 9th grade, like around 13 years. I think I was 12 or 13 years old when I first read my first V.C. Andrews. It was the Dawn series. I don't know if any of you have heard of that, but very, very taboo stuff. Little 13-year-old Ashley had no idea I was so into taboo romances then. Well, yeah, the Dawn series, it was like she's like, her and her brother are like super, super poor, and they're made fun of at their high school. She's like, I think she's 17 and he's a little bit older. He's like 20, her brother. I don't remember his name. I want to say like Jonah. And then the bully at her school is like really rich. He's from like a really rich family, and his family's all like blonde haired, blue eyed, white, you know, rich family. And then he bullies her, but then like starts falling for her. And then you find out that like, I don't know if like spoilers, I guess, for the 1993 Dawn VC Andrews series, but you find out that like it's actually switched, and she like was left at birth, and she actually belongs to this family. And the guy, the like 19-20-year-old she had been living with in like this studio apartment, they had to share a room because they were both like, they were orphaned, they didn't have their parents. He was working to provide for him and her, and they had to share a bed. And you find out that he's not actually related to her, and she's related to her bully who's like obsessed with her, and he doesn't stop being obsessed with her even though he finds out that they're siblings. So yeah, again, I read that at 13, so like, do I really get to judge what these middle schoolers are reading? Probably not. Probably not. And reading like what is it, like Flowers in the Attic stuff when I was 13. So yeah, little did I know that I was gonna keep reading that kind of stuff eventually. Well, I'm glad I'm not alone. Glad I'm not alone. Oh my god, wait. Post-apocalyptic zombie Harry Styles fan fiction. Oh my god. There's some truly unhinged fan fiction out there. The thing that got me into fan fiction was Twilight. And I was older when that came out. I think I was 18 when 18 when the first Twilight book came out. And one of the first fan fictions I read was that of course Bella was like an innocent, like virginal girl. They were older, they were like in college years. But then Edward worked for like a sex club and like was being sort of held hostage financially and emotionally by like this female owner of the sex club who was supposed to be Victoria. And like Emmett and Jasper were also workers at this like sex club. But they did like very like very like BDSM stuff, and not all of it was consensual. And then I don't know why Bella like came into the sex club, but she did. And then they have a little taboo relationship because he's not supposed to fall in love with any of the clients that he sees at the sex club. Anyways, that was my first fan fiction. Freaking Twilight, I swear to God. Oh my God, truly, yes. Later on in like the high school years, I would read like yeah, exactly, like the Ellen Hopkins, the Crank, and I can't think of any of the other ones, but yes, I was reading that stuff, or stuff that had, because like my mom and I were super poor, so I was reading stuff about like poor teens who had rough relationships with their moms, like to get some sort of, I don't know, catharsis. Yeah, troubled teens with troubled relationships with their moms. Just, I don't know. It felt relatable, and like I was feeling very like emo about it, and I think I also just like wanted to be seen. You know what I mean? Oh, Scholastic Book Fairs. My kids will never. They go to the library all the time, so yeah. But I do. I remember just devouring those. Oh my God, right? Now that I'm thinking about that and the stuff I was reading, it makes my current reading taste make so much sense, honestly. Like, no wonder. No freaking wonder, you know what I mean? Uh, oh, I didn't read a Lori Halls Anderson book until I was an adult, until I was like 25. I think was when I read Speak. So Yeah. Between all of those, though, I was also reading like, oh, Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants was one that I was also obsessed with when I was in like ninth grade, so like 14, 15. So I'd go between Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants and Go Ask Alice, or um, oh yeah, VC Andrews, and um, oh, what was the one? What? Who was there was an author who wrote about um like a guy holding a bunch of kids hostage in a bus. Oh, it's I don't know if you've heard of him, Robert Cormier. It was after the first death, and it's all of Robert Cormier's books are very twisted, and they're all about like kids, like yeah. So I would be reading. I go back and forth between like that and VC Andrews, and then Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, um, and then oh my gosh, another author I don't know if anyone's heard of, but Lurleen McDaniel. She wrote books about kids with cancer. Very like Lifetime original movie, but for teens and in a book. Um, yeah. Also, just again because I was feeling very angsty, I felt like I really wanted to feel something. You know, I just wanted to be sad because when you're a teenager, you just feel like everything is awful and the end of the world, and everything feels so big. And so I'd read these books about these kids with cancer and just have all these feelings. Um, yeah. And Sarah Dessen. I read Sarah Dessen when I was a teenager. Um, I loved This Lullaby. That was one of my favorites. Oh yeah. Yeah. Gossip Girl. I read all of the Gossip Girl books. They're so different from the show. Isn't there a second show out too that like HBO tried to put out? How did that do? Does anyone know? And also, why did they do that? Why did they do that? But I've never read The Pretty Little Liars. I read her other Sarah Shepard's other series. I think it was Never Have I Ever. Um, but I did watch the show. Yeah, same. I watched. Oh no, opposite. Opposite. I watched the show Pretty Little Liars, but never read the books. Um, I was too busy with my morbid cancer books and my VC Andrews and my Sarah Dessen. To the point, I love Sarah Dessen to the point where, like, when I was a teen, there was a main character named Remy in one of her books. And when I was a teen, I was like, I want to have a kid named Remy, entirely based off of a Sarah Dessen character. The Lying Game. That's the one. That's the one. Which might also be a show, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think it is a show. Yeah, I read all of those books. Oh, got canceled after season 2. I mean, it tanks because nobody asked for that. Nobody wanted that, you know? Oh, I think I have a child knocking at my door. Hang on. Sorry, guys. Hi, I'm back. Yes, it was a child. It was, in fact, a child who was at a grandparent's house and came home. So I should probably hang out with her now that she's finally home. Them. Tilly has informed me that they are now using they, them pronouns. My little 6-year-old trying new pronouns. Love that. Yeah, anyways. That's pretty good. I didn't even bother. Like, why bother? I'm sorry. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why they rebooted it. And they're doing it with Harry Potter too. Aren't they rebooting the doing Harry Potter series? Although, are they? Like, I haven't heard anything about it. And with all the stuff going on with J.K. Rowling, I don't know if they'll still, like, if people are, like, I wonder if interest in it has sort of waned a little bit because of everything going on with her. Yes, it was very sweet. Little Tilly goat. She came in here. They came in here. And just were unhinged laughing and happy to see me. They were gone for 2 days, gone all day today and all day yesterday. So, I think I'm gonna, yeah, exactly. Don't give her any more money. I'm hoping they don't. Like I said, I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, I haven't heard about it in a while. So maybe it's sort of going away. Okay, do you guys want to do a 40-minute sprint? I'm gonna set it for 40. Oh, a sound can happen. I'm gonna play a sound. Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll do a 40-minute sprint. Did you say what you were reading? I don't remember. I can look through the comments and try and find out. I don't see. You might have, and I just missed it. And yeah, what are you gonna switch and read since you're downloading your game, Carrie? Oh, Out on a Limb. It's literally right there. I've been hearing good things about that book, actually. Are you gonna keep watching Interview with a Vampire? What are we gonna do? I'm gonna keep reading. I'm gonna casually look through this Latinx book list of mine and look for recommendations and stuff. And I'm gonna keep reading Happy Place and put Out on a Limb in my cart to buy because I've heard such good things about it and I totally forgot that I wanted to buy that. I've heard it's like the spice is really good in that book, actually. Specifically. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my cart. Yep. Boop. There we go. It's also on I have a Goodreads shelf called Discord Made Me Do It. And it's in my Discord Made Me Do It shelf. It's got unsurprising the stuff that's on the Discord Made Me Do It list is like you wouldn't be surprised about it. Fourth Wing is on there. Every Sarah Kate book is on there. Yeah. Silver Under Nightfall is on there. Thanks, Discord. Yeah, essentially, yes. Everything I've read in the last like year, not yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, I hope it's good. Oh yeah, Abby Jimenez is on the Discord Made Me Do It list. What do we have? Legends and Lattes. Oh, One Dark Window. Yeah, there's a lot on here that's y'all's fault. Ninth House. Other Side of Night. Yeah. Chestnut Springs. Oh, cute. Will you put if you're comfortable, will you put a picture of it in the Discord? Because I want to see that. That sounds adorable. Divine Rivals. Yep. I'm just looking through this list now, seeing how influenced I am by y'all. Truly. A notable goal, a very, very noble cause, Erica. Okay. I'm going to do the thing. I'm going to do this thing. Okay. And I will see you guys in 40 minutes. Hello. A gentle, quiet hello. How did you guys do? I got to page 52 in Happy Place. And I like it. I do like it. And I'm curious to see how shenanigans are going to unfold in the vacation house that they're at. And the little Fenton group is cute. I just like, I don't know how to explain this, but the like the dialogue is just like a little too cutesy, and not cutesy, but like they're just so bantery. They're so witty. I don't know. And I it's so weird because I usually like a good banter between the characters. And I don't know what it is. It feels too bantery. It feels too, I don't know, it's making it feel fake. But I am enjoying it. So like I'm not going to stop reading it. Yeah. That's how I'm feeling about it. But how did you guys do? Oh, is this like the like a New York Times crossword, or what? Like a daily crossword? I need to do like my Wordle and stuff for the day. I do a bunch of those games. I heard about all of them because of Kayla from Books and Lala. Nice. I think I saw that in the Discord. How far did you get in the Honey Witch? And are you liking it? I've heard mixed things about it, so curious what your thoughts are. That cover of this book is really beautiful. So I'm itching to get to that one too. I not only read 52 pages of Happy Place, or however many pages I read, 20 or something. I also bought 2 of the like Chestnut Springs sweatshirts that Emily put in the Discord chat. And I'm debating buying the Chestnut Springs t-shirt as well because I have a problem. I bought the Flawless one that's pink because obviously, and then the Reckless one, it's black with red because they're so cute. And I can't believe that there's Chestnut Springs merch out there. So like I have to. I absolutely. What am I not going to get Chestnut Springs merch? No. What do you think this is? Like, has to be done. Especially, like, they're so cute. They're just so cute. I don't know. I don't really need the t-shirt, but I have a problem. An enabler. She's an enabler. I'll do it though. Oh, good. Okay. The romance is barely on the horizon. Okay. I'm not like, that's not one of the things that I was sort of hearing about, like how much of the romance people expected versus how much they're getting. I had been hearing stuff about like the plot, and about how that wasn't like giving everything they wanted that to give. And that's only like 2 reviews that I've seen that have said that, but yeah. Ooh. I listen, I love a bookish t-shirt. Yeah, I love them. I have let's see. I have a Bridgerton one that has like the names of all the Bridgerton. It's like Anthony and then the ampersand, Anthony and Benedict and like and it goes through all of them. Colin. And then I have all my shirts are either like reading related or queer related. Right, you can't really tell. This is very subtle one, but I'm wearing this shirt right now that has like, it has flowers on it, but it's like, it goes blue, purple, pink. So it's like bi flag flowers, because I can't wear a shirt if it's not gay, or book related. I have a Lord of the Rings one. I have a Fourth Wing one. I have what else do I have? Oh, I have one that says reading is sexy. My mom got it for me because it's a shirt that Rory wears in Gilmore Girls, and my mom and I are obsessed with Gilmore Girls. My mom and I have matching Gilmore Girls tattoos. We have the dragonfly, from the Dragonfly Inn with Dragonfly Inn underneath it. I have a bunch of Gilmore Girls shirts too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a cozy fantasy, right? I think that was the sort of that's what I was understanding about it, was that it was a cozy fantasy. Oh my god. You're doing it. You're doing the thing. I hope you're enjoying it. I love it. I love it so much. It makes me want to rewatch it and then also watch Mayfair Witches, which I also want to watch because Alexandra Daddario is in it, and I unabashedly think she's super hot, and I'll watch anything she's in. So yeah, there's that as well. But I think that is going to be my last sprint on here. I gotta go make dinner. I'm making mac and cheese, homemade mac and cheese, and like hang out with my kids, I guess. Yeah, I mean, ever since the terrible, awful, no good, very bad Percy Jackson movie, she was Annabeth. I just, whew, yeah. And I've watched a lot that she's been in. Anything she's in, I'll watch. So she's one of my always watch actresses or actors. So her, Carey Mulligan, Oscar Isaac, Dan Stevens. I just like the sound of Dan Stevens' voice. It's very deep. It's a very good voice. Right? Oof. It's not fair. How dare the Daddarios, honestly? How dare they? How I was gonna try and make a pun with Daddario and dare. How dare Dario them? No, that was bad. I could have done better. But you're right. I know. He's brilliant. I'm glad he's like getting the sort of he's getting more roles and stuff. Like he was in this movie called Inside Llewyn Davis. That was the first thing I ever saw him in, which actually also has Carey Mulligan in it. And he actually like sings and plays guitar in it, and that was like a while ago. And I remember thinking like, this guy, this guy's really good. And then he wasn't in anything for a little while, but now he's in so many things. Yeah. But I'm gonna end it here. Thanks, you absolutely lovely human beings, for hopping on while I attempted to go live and do reading sprints live. If you're interested, I have a little like week in the life / reading vlog coming out later this week, and I'm probably gonna try and do just like casual reading sprints like this more often. If y'all are interested, but I appreciate you joining. This was really nice. It's really cool. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll probably chat with y'all on the Discord. But bye. Thank you so much. Love you all.